Hi, Juventina. Thanks for watching. Currently working with these chocolate party Yorkies and working with their ears. They are turning 6 weeks tomorrow, so they go through ear training. Typically, they start getting shaved down, but thongs? No, these are not thongs. What do you mean thongs? This is just tape on their ears just to help. I shave the ears down, and then once I shave the ears down, then I'm able to put the tape in, and the tape just serves as a crutch. So it's a crutch to help the ears get strength so they can stand up. And this is a chocolate party Yorkshire Terrier. And he is a little cutie pie. So I'm actually 1 week behind with their ears. So this is the blue collar boy. He's got a very spunky little personality. He does, doesn't he? Hi, Grayson. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, so this is one little guy. And I'm going to go ahead and bring the next group. I have 4 babies to work through. And so this guy is, like I said, the blue collar boy. And now this is the yellow collar boy. I'm gonna work with his ears. These are Yorkshire Terriers. Thank you, Tyler, for asking. You have the second smartest dog. What kind of dog is that, Grayson? This is my grooming table where I work with their parents, mom and dad, and these don't reach, but I have to lower this. And so I'm going to put the little boy in here. This is yellow collar boy. And so what I'm doing is I have to do weekly touch-ups on their bum area so that the poo, because this hair is all growing in. And so you want to keep this shaved down for them, because if you don't shave this down, the hair will, and I have a video that I'm working on where if I don't keep this trimmed down, the hair will block their poo and then they can't go poo. And then the poop gets stuck there and it blocks them. So I try to do their paws, keep that shaved down. So Yorkshire Terriers, they come in several colors. Most people are not familiar with all the colors because for a long time, vets used to throw out the different colors and only wanted the black and tan that fade into a gold and silver. But then once DNA was invented back in the 90s, they started realizing that the Yorkies that were being born with these different colors, such as the Party, which is the white, or blacks, or even chocolates, that they are healthy. There's nothing wrong with them just because they had a color that was a different color than your traditional. So I try to keep up with their ears, their paw pads, and their little belly area, especially the boys right here, because they will pee on their bellies. And so I just keep this groomed in. And then I have to keep up with their nose area, because this, hope you can see that. So this area right here, the hair starts to grow and block their sight. The hair grows over into their eyes. And so it's good to keep this shaved down. And these babies, like I said, are turning 6 weeks old tomorrow. And I don't like to shave too much off of their forehead or nose area because I want it to grow out long like their mom and dad. So this will eventually grow right here, and you can put this into a ponytail. But right now this grooming is about getting their ears taped up so that they can start standing like their parents. If you go look at my videos, you'll see mom and dad. Well, dad's ears, the groomer that I bought dad from, she didn't work with his ears. So his ears don't stand. But like I said, these ears are supposed to stand like this. So the tape helps them, give them that strength that they need to start working that muscle. So that they can practice standing their ears up. So I'll tape the ears up for about 3 to 4 days and then take the tape off for 24 hours and then retape again. And I use this little mesh tape, and I'll just cut off little pieces like this and tape one side and then tape the other side. So for example, hopefully this video is catching. And you're being such a good boy, Master. Yes, you are. So I'll just tape like this. And the other side, get the hair out. And this will help the muscles practice and get strong as the cartilage starts to harden in their ear flap. And this helps the ear stand. And like I said, Yorkshire Terriers, they come in different colors. A lot of people are not familiar and they think that they're mixed breeds. However, I know that there are some mixed breeds out there. Like there's some mixed, people are doing these mixed breeds like with the poodles and Labradors and or Maltese. But I don't. All my dogs are papered, they're fully pedigreed, and they've got champion bloodlines. So this is a 100% purebred chocolate party Yorkie. And you can Google that or ask ChatGPT to tell you about chocolate party Yorkies, and you'll see the history of them. And you're being such a good boy. Yes, you are. You're being a very good boy, aren't you? You stay still for the camera so we can show them. We showed them we're trimming up your tape. Yeah. I love you. Trim this down. So this is boy number 2. I just did the blue collar boy, and now I'm doing the yellow collar boy, and I think that's a wrap. We just finished yellow collar boy, and now I gotta go get the others. I gotta do. Let's see, who did we do? We did the blue collar, yellow collar. Now we need red and green. So I'll be right back. And I am back. I got red color boy. About teaching the babies this early on at newborns is they're getting introduced to the grooming table early on in my Yorkie program, and they learn how to get comb, they get introduced to the comb, they get introduced to the clippers, the vibration of the clippers, the table, the handling, because sometimes if you get a Yorkie and your Yorkie's not used to being handled, they're not going to build up confidence when it's time to get groomed. And there's so much important points about them being exposed to early grooming, because their hair coats they grow their coats so long. They can grow very long hair. So they start getting introduced to these clippers as early as 3 to 4 weeks. I'll introduce it to their ears, because the ears by that point in time are growing out longer, their flaps. And it's important that they start having that shaved down to help the ears start to stand. Because if you don't work with their ears to help them stand, some will not get that training. And they need that training to help their ears stand up. Yeah. So we did the paws, we did the private tummy belly area, and now I just need to make sure to finalize his bum. And the importance of getting this shaved down all the way up to the tail area is this will grow into their colon area, and when they go poop, that hair will get stuck to the poop will get stuck to their hair, and it will cause them to get back blocked. And if they get blocked, the poop can't come out, and it's irritating, and it's very acidic, and it will start to irritate their colon area. So this is very important to start this early on with newborn Yorkies, because then as they grow up, if they're not getting groomed, if they don't have their regular grooming session with a groomer, and nobody's keeping up with that can be very dangerous for them, because the hair will grow over their booty hole, and if nobody's keeping that clean, they're not able to go poop, and the poop will get stuck and build up and build up and build up, and they can die. They can die from that. Well, I really appreciate you guys who are on my video live. Juventina, you've stayed on so far, so thank you so much, Juventina. And thank you for commenting. And anyone else who's on, feel free to come on and say hello. So let me check his ears. Okay. And now we're going to tape them. Let's see. So I cut about 2 inches for each side of the ear. So we already did, let's see, we did red collar boy, we did yellow collar. Now we're working with red. So wait a minute, we did blue collar boy and we did yellow collar boy. We're working with the red collar boy, and then my last little guy, because there's 4 boys in this litter. So my last little guy that I need to finish after him will be green collar boy. And he will go fast, because I actually kind of did a pre-trim on him yesterday. Yeah, you see, that gets their ears standing, and it starts to help them stand the ear up. Where are you going? Where are you going, mister? I talked to Jade. She said she's not coming. She rescheduled for tomorrow. Okay. So you might want to reach out to her.
That's fine. She's not Friday, it's not an option.
Oh, okay. Okay, sounds good. Anyone else out there that want to come on and say hi? Yay, we're all done. We're all done. Let's see your nose. So sometimes what we do with the ear, the nose area, the eyes, is we can trim this down. So you stop the hair from growing into the eye with the scissors, and you do like a triangular cut. And then you can also do the clippers where I just like to go right here, and I'll just do like a couple of centimeters there just to get that out. And then I just leave the area up here by the nose alone. And that's it. And we're all done with the red collar boy. Yeah, we are. Let's see, did I get your belly area? What you got right here, a birthmark? Silly boy. He's a cutie pie. Thank you. I need to go get the other boy. Let me get the last guy for y'all. Hang on. This is the green collar boy. And like I said, I kind of did a pre-groom on him yesterday. So we just need to check some areas out. Let's see. Okay. Now we gotta check his bum area. Now he had gotten a little, his hair kind of grew out. And so he did get irritated some. I had trimmed them up last week, and I don't know how, but I missed him. And so his hair started growing over his bum area, and he got irritated. So I'll be posting his video where I'll show you how I'm cleaning that area, because this whole area had grown in with a lot of hair. And he's a very good little boy. He's very bashful, aren't you, Bobos? Let's tape his ears up, and this will be a wrap with this little guy. I'm getting low on my tape. I'm getting low with my tape. So let me know if you guys if you've heard about chocolate parties in the comments. Chocolate Parti Yorkies in the comments. Party basically means piebald or pied, and it's the color white. So in order for them to be able to be labeled as chocolate party, they have to have all four legs be white legs, and then they can have the patches of either black or patches of chocolate. And I think there's even some red ones, but I don't have red. My lines are just chocolate and black party. Hey, you're turning your ear, mister. So this guy's moving, and I need to get his ear. He just made me tape or move, so I taped this. Oh, we gotta fix that. Okay. There we go. So we're just gonna tape it for, like I said, 3 days. They'll get taped down for 3 days, and then I'll take the tape off. Today is Wednesday, so I'll be taking the tape off 3 days from now. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So they'll come off Saturday night. Sunday morning, they'll get a break Sunday through Monday, and then I'll probably retape Tuesday morning and tape for another 3 days, and then hopefully by that round, their ears will all start to be standing, and they won't need any more taping. But just depending on the size of their ears, some Yorkies are born with bigger ears, and so sometimes they need to be taped for, sometimes they need to be taped for 4 months afterwards. It just depends on their ears. Yorkie ears come in all different sizes. Obviously, some people want to breed for the smaller ear so they don't have no trouble standing. But yeah, so that's a wrap. We got Mr. Bashful done. Mr. Bashful. And so I did his, I did shave this down yesterday. Well, let me go ahead and do a quick check. I see some hair right here on his eyes. So you like to trim this down like a triangle. And like I said, I don't like to cut this area just in case the mom or the new owner wants to have this hair grow out, and they can make like a little man bun. These are boys, so of course I'm gonna call it man bun. But all right, well, I just want to thank y'all if you've been with me this long. If you are, you know, have experience with any Yorkies, let me know in the comments what you think about your experience with Yorkies, or if you've ever seen a Parti Yorkie coat color. Parti Yorkies, like I said, is an exotic coat, and my doggies are baby doll faces, which is a shorter snout, and that, and then they do have the smaller ears. Some Yorkies will have the bigger ears. But yeah, this is a Chocolate Parti Yorkie. Thank you for watching. We appreciate y'all coming on my live, and stay tuned for the next videos. I'll be posting his video, so I'm gonna add that in the, link that into the comments so you can go see how yesterday I discovered that he had the poop buildup back here, and so I've got a video created for him. For Mr. Bashful, who's such a handsome little boy, he's so quiet. Say thank you for watching. Say thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.